Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today I'm showcasing a new update. Well, technically it's a pending update released by Jeb on Reddit. You can actually download this and I'm currently in it. See if you can see. It is called, it's just Minecraft 1.14.3 dash combat test. And it is testing a new feature that Jeb has been working on, clearly, uh, because of the combat mechanics. And I'm going to quote what Jeb says: "The comic mechanics in Java Edition have been a controversial topic ever since the 1.9 update. True. We want the mechanics to be the same across all editions, but simply porting Java to Bedrock or vice versa is not taking us forward. I understand that. It's not making any sense. It's just copying and it's not making anyone happier. We want everyone to be happy while playing the game. We want to find a system that is flexible and works well across all input devices," which we're going to get into because there's some issues with that. So to start off with, we could talk about the main issues. On the Java side, Jeb says that PvP is too slow, which is true. Damage per second is too slow. That's also true. It is very hard to beat the regenerating items, and that's part of the DPS. DPS too low to beat regenerating items. I can kind of get into that even more, but it's mostly just saying items are just too strong for combat to be enjoyable. It takes too many hits to kill someone. Why bother? The next thing is too hard to grasp for new players. I see that. I actually love the way the current version is. In this, I'm actually not a fan. I'm not gonna lie. But in Bedrock, the main issues relating to me quoting him right here, it says, "We want to find a system that is flexible and works well across all input devices." Jeb says, which these are all just opinions from everyone. He's just putting this in his Reddit post because it's easier to understand. He says that controls on the... I'm sorry. It is tedious to play in the controller. True. Although the Legacy Editions fix this, I agree. Weapons are way too similar. Also agree. And I assume he means that the weapons, the way they are just too similar to themselves. Like an axe is still pretty similar to a sword the way it fights. It's strong, yeah, but it's a little slower. But it's still, they kind of equate. Armor's not balanced. Now, all these things can be said for one another. So Java issues and Bedrock issues can be put together, I think. So starting what Jeb does in his news version, he increases the attack speed for everything. I just put everything in here, and every attack speed is pretty much doubled. Now, these are just the basic items, so we don't have to go over that, but we can go to the sword, and you can see attack speed has pretty much doubled. But there's also a new thing added, and it is attack reach. Now, your attack reach just affects how far you can hit a mob. Now, I'm just going to grab a mob for later. We'll grab what's something that's not going to burn up. I'll just do a creeper. Okay, so let's go over this. Swords can only sweep with the sweeping enchantment. So we're just going to grab this and this, and we'll do this in a little bit. So we just want to go over everything before we do everything. Sorry. The next thing that he added was you can hold to attack. So I'll demonstrate that right now. I'm just holding the button. I'm holding it, and it's pretty much spamming it. Now, I call this a spam attack, although he doesn't count this as a spam attack. Although the spam attack is mostly just this, but it's the same speed. So, I consider it a spam attack. Now, faster attacking, as you saw, the attack speed has increased. Pretty much as fast as you'll be able to go. Attacks happen when fully charged. So, I don't exactly know what he means by this, but I assume he means an actual attack only happens when you're fully charged. If not... Okay, no, I actually see what he means now. It's only going to release the attack once the meter has gone all the way up. And I'll do this for you so you can actually see. You see the little thing? It's only going to attack once it hits that top. That makes more sense. I understand that now. Now, the next thing is timer charges to 200% after stopping. So, when you stop, it's going to charge for 200%. And when you're at 200%, you can perform long-reach special attacks. These are criticals, sweeping, and knockback. Now, knockback, he doesn't actually mean with the knockback enchantment, although I think I gave something in knockback. over here. I did, but we're not going to go over that because that's just incorrect. So when you perform a, we're just going to, actually no, I have mobs, sorry. I have a mob right here. Oh, sorry, again. Let's do this. Okay. So what he means, I assume what he means, is when you do that, yes, they get knocked back a little bit, but it's definitely nothing in comparison to this. Oh, besides that killing him. Yeah, he goes flying. Now I can just, yeah, 2 hits, because it's a little creeper. I just want to grab that XP so it's not floating around. So knockback, yeah, we can see what he means, but eh. Now sweeping is another thing. You can only sweep, and I'm just gonna create a basic demonstration right here. So I'm just gonna spawn a ton of creepers. I'm stupid. Okay, good enough. So normally you can only hit one mob like this. Well, no, you can. You can do a sweeping attack in the normal vanilla, but now it has changed. You cannot do that. You can do this, though, with the sweeping enchantment. So every mob gets hit. Yes. I honestly think this is a good choice. Now, you may have noticed something, honestly, and it is actually quite infuriating, and a lot of people have pointed out, including Exumavoid when I watched his video on this. The creative attack speed has changed, so you can't spam or else you kind of catch up to it. It's almost like survival. When you're just mining with a pickaxe, you have to slowly hold yourself back. Now, the next thing we can cover is, well, actually the last thing we can cover is shields. Shields now have no warm-up delay. So, ready your shield, ready your shield. Look, your shield's ready. Now it's in use. You can go into this, and you can see there's no animation. It's just there, which I don't agree with. I think that the game should be a little more fluid about this, but I'll discuss my opinions more in depth at the end of the video. Now, you can actually activate this while crouching. Yes, can. It's nice, and we'll actually get a slab, so I can show you this now. I'm pretty positive you can do this. I watched Exumavoid's video. Yes, you can. You can actually do this. Now, there's one last thing to discuss, actually, and that is critical attacks now bypass shields. I can't demonstrate this, but I might show a clip of Exumavoid and DocGem77 demonstrating this. So, Exumavoid is in this exact position. He's just standing there, and he has a shield, and Doc does a crit attack where you go like this. You jump up and you hit down on the person, and it bypasses the shield and hits you. I don't agree with this because that just makes no sense. How is it doing that? How is a shield not blocking it? I get if there be a percentage or a chance that it can't block it, but otherwise I just don't get that. But again, I'll cover all my thoughts and opinions on this at the end, so let's get to the end. To begin the end of the video, let's discuss the issues one more time. So for Java and Bedrock, because I think these coincide for each. They say there is too slow PvP. I agree. Damage per second is too slow to beat regenerating items. I agree. It's too hard to grasp. I don't agree with that. But I agree if you're brand new. So, yes. It's tedious on controller. It's tedious on anything that's not a keyboard. Let's be honest. Weapons are too similar. I agree. Armor is not balanced. I completely agree. And I'll actually show you. I think I have actually the armor laid out. I don't have the armor laid out. I want to know why Diamond is the only armor with armor toughness. I just don't understand that. Now, maybe there's a reason for that, but I do not understand it, and I don't agree with it. Next thing is attack speed increase. I don't agree with this. I don't agree that the attack speed should be increased. I think everything should be retweaked, and the whole entire system should be redone. Yes, that's my honest opinion on that. Attack reach added. I think that's actually a neat feature, but the attack reach should also be added to this, because no one's just going to attack with a hoe and a sword. That's not how it works. Attack reach should be on everything here. Shovels should have a really good attack reach. Shovels are very, very large. They're larger than most hoes. Pickaxe, it's going to have a shorter attack reach, because as you can see, if you can get an item frame to show it a little more properly. I did not mean to do that. I'll just break this and oops. Sorry, I really should have planned this out. But I'm going to point out to the bits I mean. Right here. It would be very hard to hit some of that, but maybe you could throw it. That's an idea, Mojang. Or Jeb. Someone. And an axe, come on, you can throw an axe, make it a tomahawk. Let's make a tomahawk in the game. Let's add more things. That's what the smithing table should be used for. Come on, Mojang. Now, the sweeping with only the sweeping enchantment, I completely agree with this, and I think only swords will be able to do this. Maybe an axe too, but nothing else, because nothing else makes any sense. So I agree with this, and this, I don't think we actually really went over this area, but it's essentially the same as this. So it's pretty much just saying 200% tax, or when you sat and wait for the timer to build up, 200% attacks, perform long reach special attacks. Now, I somewhat agree with this. I don't really have much of an opinion on this because it's not really a mechanic I totally care about. Although I care about critical sweepings and knockbacks. Now, last, the spam attack. I don't agree with this. I don't agree with this at all. I don't like this. I think there should be the original system, which I might show a clip of as well, where you have to just keep hitting and hitting and hitting and let it charge up. If you don't let it charge up, it's not going to work. I think that was a great system, but again, it's biased. So, and the faster attacking, I think that's just stupid. I don't like it at all. I don't like it. I think it should be retweet. Now, attacks only happen when they're fully charged. I like this. It's kind of similar to the other mechanic of prior to this update, this pending update. So I kind of like this, if it's going with the hold attack / spam attack. So this was me discussing the new 1.14.3 combat testing update. I think there is some potential for this, and I think that it's going to divulge more into 1.15. We have been told that 1.15 is not going to be a real update. We've been told that it's going to be an extension of 1.14, but they're just creating it because they don't want to add all this content into one update. They want to space it all out. I agree with that. I think it's nice. I'm excited for it. I think it has to do with combat, though. I think 1.15 is going to do solely on combat, and they better nail it this time. Because prior to 1.9, combat was... I don't think it was good. I thought it was kind of bad. But I'm not going to say that. Everyone thinks that it was amazing to a certain extent. I love the 1.9 combat. I think it shouldn't change, or maybe there's some options where you can disable it or rearrange it in your survival world. I'd love that. But till then, these are my thoughts and opinions on the newest update, as well as I discussed them. Leave your thoughts down below, or say anything about the video, if you liked it, if you didn't like it, what you liked about it. Till then, I'll see you guys next video. Peace.
And last of all, a thanks to Doc for testing this with me on his server. If you critical attack a player who's blocking, it bypasses the shield and allows it to do damage. In my opinion, that's the one change that doesn't make a lot of sense. If you're going to try and attack a player, you're probably going to try and land some critical hits as well, which means the shield will probably become a little bit more mute in combat. But against regular mobs, I guess it's still very useful.